take this guy down. Yeah, you're hiding in the pit of yogs somehow. Don't know how you managed to do that. It was a neat trick. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Conan Exiles for Beginners with Gazbeard. And we've been doing a few bits and pieces. We're currently a little bit stuck because we're waiting for this level 3 or named whatever warrior to complete converting on the Wheel of Pain. We've done the rebuilding that I said we were going to do. I've added this nifty little gate tower thing here and moved the archer from outside the door across into the top of it. And down here we've added the platform that I said we were going to add. We've clad the outside of it with the level 2 fence foundations. We've done the same to the lower levels all the way around the castle. Added a few more small palisades up here on the hill just to block off that bit a little bit. A few more torches, some fences to stop the shellbacks bumping into them and going on a rampage. And now we need to get ourselves up to level 31 to unlock the mid-size Wheel of Pain. And you can see from our XP bar at the top left above the red bar that we've managed to gain somewhere about 12 to 15% of the XP towards level 31 by doing all of that. So we're off on an adventure today. It's going to be an exploration and kill everything adventure. Oops. And if I look at the map, I'll show you where we're going to go. We're going to head over and explore this area. Now that we've got the sandstorm mask, we can afford to do that. So if we get that area explored and get all of these points of interest onto the map from that area, then we can hopefully gain enough XP from the exploration and from the fighting and killing and all that stuff that by the time we come back we'll be level 31 and able to get that mid-sized Wheel of Pain on, which will then free up the current Wheel of Pain platform to put the trebuchet on there and gain the journey step for firing a trebuchet. So it's going to be a long run to get down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video and restart it once we get down there. So just bear with me for a short time until I get there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And as you can see, I've just killed a couple of hyenas. We're underneath the northernmost of the sentinels on the north shore of the river. Killed a bunch of stuff on the way here, gained a little bit of XP, took a little bit of damage, munched, got my health back, and we're ready to crack on. Now then, what I need to do is just check there's no crocodiles about, because somewhere down here underwater there is a talking tablet. Let's just press C to dive. It's not on this side. See if it's on the other side. And we want to examine the talking. It doesn't look as if it's deep enough there, judging by that hyena cub. I don't see any talking tablet in the ruins down here. Somebody told me there was one. I wonder if it's on the other side of the river. Oh, definitely does not feel deep enough. No, I don't think it's here. I think either the game's been changed and it's been removed, or somebody was making up stories. Never mind. We'll keep an eye open for anything that might indicate it, and we can always then look for it afterwards. And there's a lot of hyenas down here. My God, is there? And it's getting dark. So best we clear them out and then find ourselves a nice tall rock to sit on for the night. There's two here. There's at least one further along. You notice I'm not harvesting them. I don't want to encumber myself, although being out of stamina is a pretty major pain. Right, we need an isolated high rock to sit on for the night. This one might do. Put that away. Oh, get up. There we are. That'll just hopefully keep us out of the way of crocodiles and hyenas. And in our inventory we've got one of these standing torches. So if we just... oh, it's not going to let us. That's because this is a destructible rock. It won't let us place it. It won't let us place it down there in the sand either. Probably because we're too high. Let's just try and adjust it with pressing shift and the mouse wheel. No. Oh, there it might. There we are. Just gives us a circle of light around where we're spending the night. We need to eat, just to recover that little bit of damage that we took off the hyenas. And wait for the night to pass. Now, what other food have we got on us? Because I'd like to get... oh, we can drop that. We're nowhere near a compost bin. Yeah, we don't have any little scraps of food. I suppose we should harvest those hyenas and make a campfire. That would be okay. Now that we can see from the torchlights that there's a Dafari camp up there from the firelights, and there's another camp across there which is probably Exiles, and further down there, just behind my aiming dot in center of screen, you can see a stone ridge running across with like a natural stone bridge. That's going to be our first major navigation point. That's where we're heading to as soon as the morning lightens things up for us. That's the guy that we talked to on the second episode of the series, the ex-sailor, the friendly guy. And that campfire across there is where the angry women were on the first day. No, it's not. That was the second camp we came across. So the first camp we came across would be over there somewhere. So, we just... like I say, wait for daylight. I mean, starlight's enough that we could run down the river, I suppose, rather than make this episode too long. Let's just pick up our torch, hold E, pick it up again, and put it back into main inventory. Let's just run down here. Now there are some more hyenas down here. And further down there are crocodiles. But let's just try and get down, ready for daylight. And of course there's desert berry bushes everywhere down here. So I'm just going to keep on the edge of the river. Exploration's the point of this trip rather than combat, but we'll do the combat whenever it appears. And there we are, morning's creeping in. Bits of a broken ship there. Oh crap. You caught me by surprise. And he did catch me by surprise. Take a drink. Take advantage of being next to the river. You got any more mates down here? This is why I wanted daylight. Yeah, there's one. I'm not going to eat yet. I'm going to wait until we've got a bit more damage. And with the spear, it's just really easy to take down the crocodiles. Do need to eat now though. Okay, I think we're okay for a little while before we come to another crocodile. We're going to run out of steaks soon. However, there should be some antelope around here somewhere. Once we find the antelope... Oh, there he is. You missed. There we are. And we didn't take any damage that time. There we are, antelope. Perfect, let's get some steaks. And we'll want the cleaver on the ready bar for doing that. Got 11 steaks out of that one. Let's get in another one. More steaks we can get right now, the better. Brings us up to 22 steaks. Where did those other antelope run off to? No idea. But they have disappeared. Okay. Right, let's get those steaks off the ready bar. We're not over encumbered, so I'm going to hold that gazelle head for now. We may end up dropping it later. Oh, there's one. So let's get another batch of steaks. Because we're going to need them. That takes us up to 33, and there's a crocodile there that we need to get rid of. I see you. Narrowneck span we've discovered. That must be the bridge, the stone bridge above us. Now, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to swim out here. Let's just check, see if there's any ruins underwater. I'm not seeing any. And there's a little camp around here. And he's unfriendly. He's standing up with a club. Got anything useful on him? Nope. Let's just move those steaks off the ready bar again. Move the cleaver into there. Now we've got to climb up there. And we've got to think about where we're going to climb up. So this looks like the easiest place because it's got horizontal ledges that we can stand on, regain our stamina before we do the next bit of the climb. Like that. You got stuff that we want. We want the arrows. We want the water orb. Actually, we could do with having some wood for doing the cooking with. You've got nothing that we want. There's a chest here. We want the iron bar. Now, what I need to do is I need to move some of this stuff down. That Dafari bone soup, I suppose we could take that. It's food. We don't need any more wood to cook those steaks. That should be enough. We don't want anything else that's in there. Let's take this guy down. Yeah, you're hiding in the pit of yog somehow. Don't know how you managed to do that, but it was a neat trick. Let's check out the rest of this camp. Aha. Have you got anything? No, you've got nothing we want. There's a couple, two of them along here. Oh, come on, hit the archer.
Your heart will be eaten.
Not by you. And fibre. He's got a couple of arrows, we'll take them. Right, now we do need to eat. And what I'm going to do is this abysmal meat, I'm going to move it down here. And I'm going to eat that. Because that gives a huge regeneration buff, which we need right now. And we'll eat another one. And we'll eat an ordinary steak. That should put us back on full health. And you can see our XP bar above the red bar is starting to move along now. We're up to about 20%. There's another antelope, another pair of them in fact. So let's get some more steaks because we're going to need a lot of steaks on this trip. Oh, don't fall down there. That takes us up to 44 steaks, which should probably be enough. Now we need to start gathering some bits to make a campfire, so you need 5 sticks and 12 stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a bit big. 10, 11. There'll be another little one somewhere. 12. There we go. Just verify that before we move on. Yeah, 5 sticks, 12 stones can make a campfire. Now the stones weigh 1.56. The sticks weigh 0.3, so that's 1.86 carrying the raw materials. I noticed that the campfire I was carrying weighs 5, so it's less encumbering to carry the sticks and the stones to make the campfire than it is to carry one ready-made. Now then, we want to come over here and just have a look at what's going on. Somewhere around here there should be another little Dafari camp somewhere. There's one across there. You can see the flag sticking up above the rock. And let's just check if there's one over on this side. Sometimes it's easier to see them at night from a distance than it is during the day. That's the river shore that we've just run along. Just checking there's nothing hidden behind here. Doesn't seem to be. So let's go clear that other Defari camp. Now this episode might get a little bit long, and I may end up having to split it in two to cover this area, which is not a problem. Right, there they are, look. We should be able to get down here. There we are. Got down there with no damage. Wrong. I want the sword. Take care of these guys. Cannibal's Rest. She's not bothered that we've just killed her mates off. Right, let's have a look. We'll take that purified water. Water in the desert's always good. And we'll take those century eggs as well. Let's check the chest. We'll take the arrows. We'll take that glass. For no particular reason, I'm going to take that little bit of plant fibre. I should be collecting their ice shards and stuff, but I don't want to weigh myself down too much. We've got a lot of exploring to do. She's carrying flint arrows, which we don't want. We're working with just steelhead arrows now. Now I could get myself some more stakes here, and then guaranteed we've got enough. There we are, 55 stakes. That's more than we're going to need. Right, perfect. And we're still at just 72% encumbrance. Now there's some ruins down there that I see, and it looks like there's a camp with them as well. So let's go explore them. This guy wandering around up here. Yeah, maybe he's not a problem. Let's have a look. What's down on the beach? That's on an island. Ooh. Now that looks like a Black Hand camp, and we've got a journey step to explore a Black Hand camp. So let's go down and do that. Now the Black Hand are like the pirates of the desert, and there's a female guard at the bottom of them stairs. Let's go around the shore of the river a little bit and then cut in. There's a male guard on the stairs by the look of it. Yep, we got ghosts somewhere. I hear them, but I don't see them. Where are they? Damn it, where are they? Are they up there? There's a big old crocodile across there, of course. Let's just try running that back in, see if we can trigger them ghosts. I've got a feeling they're up there. In which case, let's go up and have a look first. Because where there's ghosts, there's often a tablet. Unless it's underwater. You've got to watch your stamina when you're doing a long climb like this. Check. No, they're not up here. Does that mean... I don't see anything under the water that would have triggered them. That crocodile's getting a bit close though. We can jump down here safely. Ouch. Took a little bit of damage. of course those ghosts trigger again. They seem to be coming from my right. I'm not sure where those ghosts were triggering. I really would like to find out, because wherever the ghosts trigger there's usually a bit of story there. So let's come out here and go back. See if we can get them to trigger again. Are they on this side of that rock buttress? I don't hear them. Could they be underwater? Have a quick look, see if there's anything down here. I don't see anything down here. Unless it's in the deep water. Watching the breath counter and the stamina. Oh no, I definitely don't see anything down here. Oh, we're coming up on the ruins. I thought we were coming back on the river shore. Never mind. We're going to need to get a bow out to deal with that guy. He's not triggering. Oh, he is triggering. Good. Oh, he's got iron bars. Right, so we'll have them. And we'll have that steel reinforcement as well. Wow, he hit us hard. We're going to need to go back round the corner and heal up. So we'll move the bow onto that one. Might as well use up this abysmal flesh. Notice we get a double regeneration off the abysmal flesh. And what I've done here is, because the video did end up at an hour and a half long, I've split it up and ended this episode here. So as always, please remember to check the video description for links to my other channels. Give the video a like, follow this channel, subscribe to this channel I should say. And from me, the Gazbeard, as always, until we pick up exactly here tomorrow, it's not goodbye, it's just bye for now.